set to go at it for 40 laps. We are underway at Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55. Great start for David Gravel. He leads into 1 and 2, 3 wide for second. Behind him, Brad Sweet. Now Sweet looks to the inside for the lead. Slider out of turn 4, but Gravel crosses back underneath to lead lap number 1. Now Carson Macedo once again makes a 3 wide for the lead. Can't make the pass on Sweet now. They'll go to the bottom in 1 and 2. Sweet and Macedo fight for the low side. Macedo to the inside of Sweet as he drifts high to take second. David Gravel continues to show the way. Sweet with a run on the 41 machine down the back straightaway. Crosses to the inside. Keeps it glued to the bottom. Brad Sweet back to second for a moment. Macedo has it. Now takes the low side away entering turn 1. Sweet again works the low groove in 3 and 4. Not gaining much, but not losing much ground either. Macedo closing in on Gravel in traffic. Now Gravel stuck in the middle of the racetrack. Makes his way to the inside of Tim Estens, and here's Sweet to the inside of Macedo. Caution on the speedway. Garrett Williamson off the pace in turn number 2. Back to green flag action. Carson Macedo looks for the lead down low in 3 and 4. Nearly stolen at the line. Oh, trouble car into the wall. The 83 gathers it back in. Close call for James McFadden. He lost several spots there, but we stay green. Buddy Kofoid on the move, battling with Giovanni Scelzi. Kofoid into the top 5 from the 15th starting spot. Buddy Kofoid 15th to 5th, and Sheldon Haudenschild now challenging for that spot. Sheldon to the inside in turn 1. Giovanni Scelzi cuts back to the inside of Sheldon Haudenschild. They nearly get together at the crossover gate on the backstretch. Haudenschild back to the bottom in 3 and 4. He is good down low at that end of Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55. Scelzi back around the top as they roll into corner number 1. Again, the leaders approach the backfield. Trouble. Car upside down over in turn number 2. Multiple cars involved. Red flag conditions. As we take a look at the replay, see if we can determine what happened over there in turn number 2. Anthony Macri sideways. The car digs into the cushion and tips over. Joe B. Miller got into him. Miller was able to drive away, but there's damage to the 51B. A look at it from the speed camera on the top of turns 1 and 2. Oh, Macri entered on the bottom and got into Justin Peck, sending him up the racetrack. David Gravel and Carson Macedo bring us back to green flag action. Macedo looks low in 1 and 2, can't steal the lead. Sheldon Haudenschild up to 4th. Now Donnie Schatz challenges back to the inside in turns 3 and 4. Gravel, Macedo, Sweet, 1, 2, and 3. Donnie Schatz 4th, and Sheldon Haudenschild down 5th. Sheldon comes after Schatz on the outside out of turn 2, makes that pass, and now looks to the inside of the Big Cat for 3rd out of turn 4. 3-car battle for 3rd. Brad Sweet, Donnie Schatz, and Sheldon Haudenschild. Sweet and Haudenschild run the top side in 1 and 2. Donnie Schatz down low on the speedway. Now the 49 and the 15 to the bottom, and 17 stays up high in 3 and 4. Sheldon looking for a run on Brad Sweet. This time swamps lanes, goes to the bottom, but the slower car of Zach Hampton there. Gravel drifts up the racetrack, an opening on the bottom for Carson Macedo, who capitalizes to take the lead on lap 23. Gravel right back to the inside of Macedo in 1 and 2. David Gravel back to the point. Macedo led lap 23. Gravel back out in front on lap number 24. Gravel, a slide job to put Zierfoss a lap down, but Macedo is right there, and Brad Sweet makes it a 3-car battle for the lead into 3 and 4. Macedo to the inside, gets together with Gravel. They touch and get together, and Gravel spins, but keeps going. Caution flag waves. There's damage to the left rear tire on David Gravel's number 2. Damage to the left rear tire on the number 2 for David Gravel as he and Carson Macedo got together battling for the lead. We'll look at the replay quickly before we come back to green flag racing. Again, Macedo with a run on Gravel. Zierfoss back to the inside of the number 2. Gravel trying to stay with traction in the middle and just spun the tires. And Macedo got into him. Now we come back to the green flag with Brad Sweet, the Big Cat, out in front. 26 laps in the books. Donnie Schatz into the wall and upside down. Donnie Schatz upside down, collecting the 7S of Robbie Price. Red flag conditions on the speedway. We'll take another look at the Dirt Vision replay. Schatz was challenging Carson Macedo for the third spot over the cushion in the wall. And again, Robbie Price with no place to go. And as a driver, it can't be a good feeling to see a car upside down coming directly at you. Back underway. That right rear tire is very low for Sheldon Hodenshield. He goes to the bottom in 1 and 2. Carson Macedo trying to drive around him down the back straightaway. Logan Schuhart trying to come with him, and Blake Hahn into the top 5. Hahn works the bottom of the speedway out of corner number 4. Macedo and Schuhart with Sheldon Hodenshield 3 wide going into turn 1. Macedo makes the pass, and now Schuhart follows. Sheldon Hodenshield drops back to 4th as Brad Sweet pulls away from the field. Sheldon with that right rear dangerously low now as he tries to circle around the speedway, dropping positions each lap. Sheldon Hodenshield's going to stop in turn 4. Sheldon Hodenshield with the flat right rear tire, now going to try to take it to the Federated Car Care work zone, but again, no guaranteed time there with just 8 laps remaining. Back to green. Logan Schuhart a peek to the inside, couldn't get the second spot away from Carson Macedo. James McFadden and Giovanni Scelzi going at it for the 4th spot. J-Mac makes the pass coming out of turn 4. 4 laps to go. McFadden back to the inside. What a battle for third between J-Mac and the Shark Racing 1S of Logan Schuhart. Brad Sweet, a 1.6 second lead. McFadden now all over Macedo for second, dives to the inside in turn 1, slides up the banking. J-Mac to second now, running out of time. Schuhart to the inside of Macedo for the 3rd spot, back to the inside of J-Mac for second. Leader has seen the white flag. Brad Sweet rides the cushion out of turn 2. He'll take it down the back straightaway and into corner number 3. Out of the bottom in turn 4, Brad Sweet wins again at Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55. James McFadden second, Logan Schuhart third, Carson Macedo 4th, and Giovanni Scelzi in 5th. As Brad Sweet will head up top to celebrate here at Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55.
Yeah, I think we were okay. I don't think that we were necessarily the fastest car in the middle of the race there. I could definitely, kind of keep up, but didn't feel as maneuverable as I needed to be in lap traffic. But not sure what happened with David. Luckily, that corner, I went to the top, and I came out in the lead, so I wasn't sure what happened. I think Carson and David maybe got into each other, fighting for that bottom. That bottom really, kind of became the dominant lane, and you really couldn't even, pass lap cars up high. So it was just a lot of fighting for position, and then, down here developed a pretty good hole, but the cushion was definitely the fast way around. So just happy to get the Napa Auto Parts car in victory lane, especially here with it being our competition's racetrack. So it's always fun to get the Napa Auto Parts car, in victory lane at these places. And hats off to my guys. We've been incredibly consistent and good here at Pevely. So hopefully tomorrow we can come back and do it again. We just got to make a few improvements, but just can't thank them enough. They don't give up. We've had a rough, few nights, and good rebound here tonight, and gives us a little confidence coming back tomorrow.
For live coverage of every World of Outlaws event and for extended on-demand race content, visit dirtvision.com. For full race results, features, and series news, visit worldofoutlaws.com.